right. Where's my lighter at? Get these bad boys lit. Like this blue one over here. We definitely got that one. Look, y'all, this was not planned. A little impromptu, you know. But it's being the Black Truman Show over here. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of readers that like to watch me, man. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of people like to watch me, period. But got a lot of female readers, like probably males too. I think that we need to have a little bit of conversation, you know, since I am a reader and you can't just go reading on me anymore all free and willy-nilly, because I'll read on your ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you want me to start reading on you. I'm tapped in. I'll know all your secrets. So we need to have a little bit of a discussion. We need to work on our spiritual intrusion a little bit and our spiritual hygiene. We don't need to be doing personal reads on people without their consent. I don't do them, and I don't want you doing it on me. Now, I really believe I'm having reads done on me, and or you either know either that or you know my ex. So listen, you know, I just got back. I have had a couple drinks, so bear with me. But you know, I wrote a couple notes down, and I really feel like these female readers are really watching the Black Truman Show over here. Sometimes I want to believe I'm being paranoid, but I'm too tapped in. So you know me, I'm minding my own black-owned business, and you know, I'm just scrolling through YouTube, getting ready to you know, work out, get on TikTok, and work out and thirst trap, you know, aka thirst jail it up, and you know, this video pops up on my feed, and you know, it's funny how God works. Anyway, really catchy title there. I look at the chick, she's all right looking, and I click on her, and I'm pretty sure she's talking about my story. And it's funny because she even says, I don't even normally do readings on guys. It's funny because today I dropped my very first Leo read, and also, you know, I dropped multiple videos across YouTube and TikTok about my ex. Now, I'm not going to say this person came to my ex's rescue, but she slightly did. It's really weird. Now, if you know what's been going on with today and with my crazy ex, she's acting out. Something's going on, and she feels like I'm about to be with somebody. I don't know, but I've been feeling the energy, and then, you know, she's been like reaching out to me on my phone, weird texts from random numbers, and then random calls, and then, you know, random black avatar trolls, which is a thing that her and her mom like to do. And then, you know, they decided to, and I knew, if you think about the Mike Tyson video I put up, if you think about it, it does hit deep, but only if you know who I'm talking about. So obviously it was her. It got reported and labeled as fraud, you know, and scammer. So, you know, these people just been acting up today. So I put out some information about her. Then all of a sudden this reader gets on here. I don't even know this person. I don't even normally watch her like that. She gets on here and just starts vouching for her in a way. It's very strange. One or two things is going on here, and I believe both could be happening simultaneously as well. The divine feminine is looking out for the sisterhood. So I've noticed when like a lot of readers watch me, and they have like coded language. So when a reader is talking about a guy and they know it's a guy, or even when they turn on me and they're talking bad about me, they just go at it. Oh, this guy's trash, and da, da, da. This masculine, and oh, this masculine think he's slick, and oh, this masculine think he's smart. He's so arrogant, and they really go at it. But when it's a female wrong, they barely bring it up. They barely bring up what the person did. They don't drive it. See, that's how I know when they're talking about a male or a female, right? When it's a female, they pander, they hit that heart, boy, and they give the women what they want to hear. But when it comes to the guys, and see, this lady, obviously can tell that I'm going to market the entire male demographic that watches reading. See, we just move in silence. That's why I want you Sigmas to come over here and watch me. All of a sudden, these females know. They don't know that we're watching it like that. We've been watching it. We just don't let them know nothing, right? So now that she's seen that she's like, oh, there might be a demographic. Oh, I'm going to do a male read. I don't normally do it. Of course you don't do it. You're normally pandering to women. Now you're trying to pander to my audience, but this demographic is all me. I'm taking this demographic of men. Yet, lady readers out there, if y'all all of a sudden decide to start doing male stuff, it's because you see me doing it. Don't act like anything otherwise. But this is my demographic. You don't never show any love to the divine masculine. You never do. If you do, you'll flip it back and start bashing them mid-video. Don't act like you don't. You'll pander the crap out of your doggone females, knowing doggone well, I don't know why you're doing that. How many different female dating coaches have told you that they switched over to the men because the women drop them the minute they don't say something they don't want to hear? They will do that to you. But you're still pandering. Stay where you're at. Don't come over here to the men. I got the men. I got the men. We don't need for y'all that's been pandering to women and saying all this crazy stuff about men this whole time. We don't need you. Stay your butts over there and pander to the women. You know what I'm saying? Just being real about that. And I don't care who comes in here and leaves alive. All y'all do is watch it later and fast forward it through what you don't want to hear. You females, you're watching my videos. Okay? So like I was saying about this reader, maybe she does know this person. I don't know. Drop some information. Let me tell y'all something else, okay? Don't ever tell a man that a woman is protecting him by keeping him away from whatever she has going on. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. I don't need nobody's protection. Are you freak? Listen, man. I don't get on the internet and holler and and I know you women want to think I'm soft. I'm so soft, though, that none of y'all have the guts enough to approach me or try to handle me in bed. But I'm so soft. Talk all the stuff that you want to talk. But make sure that you don't bring it to my front door. Make all your corny videos that you want to, insinuating things, but don't bring it to my front door. That doesn't make any sense for me to be turning out narcs and for you to keep making it seem like some narc is some masculine coming towards me. What you're going to do is that this fool watches readers, right? You're going to make this fool think that she is some kind of way powerful by talking like this. And you're going to have her approach a war veteran that has moved all the way out into the mountains. You're talking like this. How crazy this reader was talking. Oh, you think it's over? It ain't over yet. She ain't done with you. Why are you talking like that? If I said it's done, it's done. What is she going to do to a grown man, woman? I'm trying to make it make sense here. Why are you trying to make a woman gassing her head up? What is she going to do to a grown man? How is she going to make me do anything, right? Because I don't get on here and cuss and yell and da-da-da. What is she going to make me do? How is she going to insist on still being in my life? I said it's done. Why are you talking reckless like that, man? You got these women doing crazy ass shit because they watch y'all. That is very, very, very unprofessional. And it ain't cute. And I'm not interested also, by the way. I'm not interested. You're not my type. You get online and, read on me into my story. Here's the thing, right? You can do it real slick like y'all like to do. I ain't watching him. I don't. Why is he? See, the minute you start talking about people thinking that all readings are about them, you just took an L and a knee, fool. How are you proving that the readings are not about the person if you're watching the person to make a reading saying that it's not about that person? You're proving their point. So the only thing you can do is ignore what I'm saying and don't make a video. If you make a video, you're proving the point that you are watching me and this is my movie and you're all paying attention to me and you're not channeling shit. You're watching King David the Chosen YouTube channel or King David the Chosen TikTok, okay? Or my Facebook. Man, this is why some of these readers be saying crazy stuff in their readings. They read my bio where it says I'm the muse for, tarot readers and I'm not even without my consent. because y'all be watching me and you don't never give no credit where credit's due, and then you just make your reading, but then it might make you seem like you're a fraud. I don't know why you feel like it makes you seem like you're a fraud if you're reading for the collective. I'm a great representation of the best part of the male collective. Of course, it's just like you listening to a song and getting, you know what I'm saying, inspired by that. So stop making yourselves, you guys are having some insecurity issues because I'm so tapped in. I can tell, I can see through everything. I know when readers aren't talking to me, I don't listen to them. I know when they're talking about me, and I know when they're talking to me and they want the message to get to me. You know, they probably even send it with intent, right? And it gets to me. And they say certain things in there and they know that I'm gonna pick up on it, right? You're not gonna tell me I don't know. And then these other readers that are just obsessed with me and masturbating to me and all this other stuff decide to take it upon themselves to read on me and to kind of take, you know, your intuition is what you believe based off of human behavioral patterns and what you've observed throughout your lifespan from your perspective, okay? Basically, your opinion, all right? Based off your observations, and you're always wrong. Y'all have been, there's been a couple right, but y'all have been wrong. That's why y'all keep ending up with these pookies. You're wrong. You're not going off of common sense, man. I'm telling you, every time y'all make an every time y'all try to tell me what I'm thinking, I'm just listening. Even if you're not talking about me directly, you're talking about a real man. The way y'all perceive the way we think, you're so wrong. And that's why you're never going to know how I think. You're so wrong. Y'all have no idea how men think. You don't. And you have this weird, warped, jaded, kind of shady way of, it doesn't do you no good to think in a shady way that men are dumb or think like alphas. It's not getting you a better man or getting you out the situation you're in to try to do that to all men. You're really being ignorant, right? I don't underestimate anybody, any woman, any man. It's about that person. But a lot of you women are on this feminist thing and you're underestimating men and how tapped in we can be. You're seeing a prime example of one to where your BS, sorry, lame, low-level ass intuition is not accurate. And you're making hellified weird assumptions as if I still want my crazy ex that I say that I don't want. And you making the assumption, oh, you do, and eventually she's gonna get you. She ain't done. Hey, listen, lady, if I said it's done, it's done. You can get that goofball hyped up if you want to, but you're gonna cause someone to end up getting hurt now. It ain't gonna be me. Okay? When you're over here gassing up women to rush and bum rush war veterans, it's not a bright idea. So at the least, even if you're trying to say that it wasn't me you were talking about, you're gassing up a woman. You even said I'm talking about a man. You're gassing up a woman to think, oh, he said he's done, but he really believes he's not. Go ahead whenever you feel like it's... Listen, man, that is really dumb and it's really dangerous and it's really irresponsible. When a woman says she's done, that's good enough. But when a man says he's done, what you gonna do about that, man? You gonna have this goofball pop up in my place, man? As serious as I'm looking, you really think that's a good idea? You be acting like I'm... God, man. Y'all women gotta do better. You be acting like you think because I talk a little soft in the mic that I'm not a whole war veteran. You act like the muscle I have on here is just fluff. You act like I'm not going to probably be weapons qualified, range qualified for guns. It doesn't make any sense what you're doing and how you're speaking. You're speaking very, very, like you think some kind of divine shields around women and they can just do whatever they want right now. Is this some kind of delusional feminist ideology going on? A man has a rah, 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 and for you to think he's strong? Well, you're going to get a lot of things messed up. That is some horrible intuition. And you're the same females running around here talking about we're the womb of the earth. You're not that same. Y'all are not the women of old. You're not this woman and feminine you think that you are. You're a bunch of masculine ass women running around here and masculine energy being a horrible version of a male alpha. Stuff that you think you're doing, we can see a mile away. Most guys just tag it up anyway because they probably cheating on y'all too. But I'm just not cheating. When I see the goofy stuff going on, if you want to pass your womb around, that's really the only value you really have to me. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I want a partner. And outside of a partner, the only value you have is your womb. So if you're trying to, what y'all are doing is, a lot of you collected a lot of bodies, and you're doing everything you can to skirt that. And I'm bringing it back in alignment. The bodies matter. You're not going to get around the bodies. Y'all do everything you can to. Y'all don't even call it like sleeping around. Y'all be like, oh, a third party, and yeah, they were giving their energy. You mean having, you know what, with legs in the air? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? With the you know what I'm saying, 3,000, right? So why are y'all? Because the reason why you're doing it is because there's a lot of women doing cheating right now. A lot of women are getting around, and a lot of y'all are getting around. So it's crazy how y'all talk. It's so like y'all are. It's not even like on accident. You're speaking this way completely on purpose. It's literal brainwashing. It's brainwashing. It's the crazy. It's so crazy. And then y'all have no good men, and you're wondering why you're doing so much psychological warfare. It's y'all are brainwashing each other and getting delusional, and then you're moving like men and wondering why you're running all the real men off, and then telling the real men they're not man enough to handle you. What? What do you? What's going on here? What Waldo world upside down? What is going on here? I'm not participating. Don't get somebody hurt. Do you understand what I'm saying? Stop telling these people, oh, he's okay. Do that with the women, and let and whatever, because most guys are not watching readings. A lot of women are. But don't ever do a reading for a man and tell a woman, nah, he ain't serious about what he say. He's soft. Go ahead and. That's not a bright idea. It's not a bright idea. Okay? I'm just, from professional to another professional. That don't work like that with men. I don't know what you women think. Ain't no man worried about no woman. I ain't worried about no dude. I ain't worried about no dogs. What, you think I'm worried about a woman? Come on now. Don't get nobody hurt on some weird stuff, y'all. Like, stop talking reckless. Like, stop talking reckless to push your ideology on this woman and man are equal. We're not made equally. We're not. We're made differently. Just like every individual is made differently. And women are way more psychological than men are. And men are way more physical than women are. And we're built that way for a reason. Now, when you want to use your powers for bad like men can do and physically overpower, or when you want to use your woman's ability to automatically want to use psychological warfare, you know what I'm saying, through her mouth and words, right? You can be wicked as that dude that's using his physical abilities, right? Wicked is wicked. Brainwashing is brainwashing. When someone says no, no means no. Stop telling these women, yeah, he's saying no now, but it's no forever, fool. I don't know what else you want me to say. You want to be delusional? Do you do that? Do you, when a guy says he's done, you decide, I'm going to wait a few months, I'm just going to just do whatever I want? And what happens from that? Has that worked out for you? That is the dumbest stuff. I had to go live after, I couldn't believe it. And I know you other readers, you can kiss my black ass, right? I ain't worried about getting monetized. Any of the rest of y'all talking about, don't let them get to you. You're the same readers watching my content telling me not to let something get to me while you're letting my videos get to you to try to correct me. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You're telling me not to let a video get to me while correcting me about me. Come on, y'all. Shut up. All right. You know I ain't going to listen to you. So why waste your time, right? Get in alignment. Come at me correctly. Or just watch, shake your head, and keep it trucking. I don't give a crap what y'all are saying. Especially you dudes. Come on, man. It ain't gonna happen. Ain't never gonna be done. Right? I don't hear no more stupid stuff about don't let them get in your energy and ignore everything and everybody. I've been telling y'all that stuff. What you telling me? I get on here and say whatever I want. Just the way, same way you get on here and try to correct me, talking about don't let it get to you. Well, I can't tell you to shut the H up or pop up at your house or nothing like that and tell you don't stay out of my business. So, I'm going to do whatever I do. You know what I'm saying? You don't know whether something's getting to me or not, right? Just like I don't know whether my video got to you. Maybe you just wanted to make some content. I don't know, right? But you definitely let my video trigger you enough to mention, oh, stop letting and your haters, and they're always gonna, and they're trying to. You don't think I know that? I know that. So if I'm giving it energy, then I decided to do it. So what? So what? Am I not still moving forward and making moves? Yeah. Then shut up. Because I'm going to tell you straight up, I don't listen to y'all when y'all be trying to tell me what to do or give me advice. I don't listen to that junk. You can be like, hey, you're doing good, and this is what you're doing good, and I listen to that. Anything correcting me or telling me what I need to work on, nah, you can miss me with that shit. Half of y'all don't be showing your faces in your videos. You can straight up miss me with that. Straight up. Like, you ain't showing your face? I'm telling you right now, I don't even watch readers that don't show their face. You have to be a real sweet lady, and there's a couple real sweet ones out there that don't show their face, but they'll even pop their face up in there every now and again. But if you ain't showing your face, I'm not watching you. You know what I'm saying? You might get real reckless with the mouth, but not even having to have the accountability of showing your face. Nah, I ain't. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to get on here, and I wanted to address a couple issues because y'all getting reckless now. I know you found me attractive and everything. Don't worry about what's in my cup. You see one of them kind of cups, you know what it is. First of all, you know what I'm saying? I don't appreciate it. I don't mind your own business. If you find me attractive and you want to be a fan, watch me from afar. If you want to do a read on me, I don't want to know nothing about, listen, that ex is, just because she's reaching out like she ain't got no sense, don't mean that I don't know it's been a whole year. Just because I have not had sex with anybody or whatever, this is my healing journey right now. I don't want to throw myself to, you know how many women are online trying to brainwash me into just messing with a woman? You were not meant to be alone forever. If you stay single too long, you'll get weird. They got all these weird, backward, psychological ways to convince you to, and I see right through it. And I just be shaking my head like, why don't you just come out and say you want to have relations with me? Why don't you just say that's all you wanted to be? Why are you doing all these acrobatics, man? I mean, so many mental gymnastics just not to be told. I'm still going to tell you off or tell you how you can do all of that. Normally a guy will probably stop listening. No, I'm listening to every syllable of every word. And I'm going to break it down how much you're just telling me a whole bunch of jargon. You know what I'm saying? A script, whatever you heard online that sounded good that you collected together. You know what I'm saying? And then you're trying to regurgitate it to me. The problem with that is when I start asking you questions, your entire narrative falls apart because you haven't put no thought into it. You're just saying stuff that sounds good to push your agenda that you don't even know why you're part of that agenda anyway. You just know you don't like your feelings getting hurt. So when a guy's being real and, he's a meanie, he's toxic. Well, when that Pookie and that Ray Ray is telling you what you want to hear, but you still feel alone after he gets done with you at the end of the night, right? I mean, is it working out for you? All this positive, strong energy you're pushing around, is it getting you the man that you wanted? And let's be real, you trying to get a me. You trying to get a me. And I don't like none of you masculine women. And you can what you gonna do, gaslight me? Oh, well, you're just not man enough for me. Well, I guess I'm not. Well, I don't even know who you are, lady. You're watching me. You're watching my fine ass. I ain't watching you. You know how many of you there are? You think you look real good. You ain't done the numbers. See, I made sure my look is unique for a reason. And plus, I'm just blessed by God, you know what I'm saying, with these natural aboriginal genetics. Plus, my grandpa does have like a little bit of Cherokee. It's a little bit of tainted in there. But, the rest of it's full out, non-Native American, Aboriginal, black blood. You know what I'm saying? I have a real original look. Y'all think y'all look really original. Y'all women look a dime a dozen. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not. I can scroll through YouTube and all of y'all are, and then but your pictures look almost the same. That's that bird's eye view. There's a few of you that figured out a way to stick out. Congratulations to y'all. You know what I'm saying? The hair color change, or a lot of y'all are figuring it out with the aesthetics behind you. Some of you figured out with the aesthetics behind you and the hair color and the aesthetics on your body. Y'all really standing out, right? So I give people advice on how to stand out on here and how to do it. But a lot of you ladies think this because you're all women right now are pretty much looking good. As much as these guys like me have been celibate, all y'all looking really good. You're gonna have to stand out. Some of you think you're standing out because you look good, and so you're not standing out like you think you are. And also, y'all got to stop letting every compliment go to your head. It shouldn't mean nothing to you. Like, people think I'm arrogant because the compliments don't go to my head. It don't mean nothing to me because it means something in the sense of I appreciate you, but it doesn't mean something in the sense of I'm feeding off of it. I'm not going to feed off of it. That's not why I'm here. That's not why the compliment was given to me. I'm going to reciprocate it and try to make you feel as good as you made me feel when you told me that. And, and that's it. I'm not, a lot of you ladies, you feed off of it. You post up content just for the remarks. You're making your thumbnails just to get some thirsty guy because you ain't got no real man at home to tell you look good and all that good stuff. Well, stop dropping thirst trap thumbnails and, convoluted, titles. And then, you're good readers, but then you're in your videos. I don't know what you're trying to do. I don't know if you're trying to holler at dudes or holler at me, somewhat trying to correct us and be our mammy at the same time, while also talking a little bit about your own stories. I don't know. It's a lot of convoluted mess sometimes, It's just like, say what you got to say, Also, I want to put this note out there. Yeah, I like to lick it from the back and all that, but I don't do it for everyone. And I was with my ex for 9.5 years, and I only did it to her one time when I was drunk. You don't do that with everybody. Do you understand? So don't be thinking that I got some fetish for doing that. I don't do that with everyone. You got to be on your stuff. You have to look delicious, from that angle. And if you don't get it. So don't make it seem like it's automatic and it's a fetish. No. Absolutely not. I ain't got no one. Drop a 1 in the chat if you're in here and I know you. If you're in here and I don't know you and you're not an enemy, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to drop a 1. But if you're in here and I do know you and you're an enemy, it doesn't matter either. You know what I'm saying? You're still watching the video continuously, and I appreciate you. Understand this. I had some notes. See, the plan was to get started on making my own deck tonight. I got my stuff. My deck. The deck I make's gonna be raw. I'll be coming up with them phrases and them words. So, and then I see that read, and I'm just like, what is going on? Some very dangerous wordplay going on here. And listen, lady, I hear you, but she definitely was cheating. I don't, even if you know her, you don't know her. She definitely was cheating. Did you not see the video I posted about her going to the doctor's office for pregnancy shots in 2021? How are you going to justify that too? She definitely was cheating. Don't do that. Don't say that she was what? Whatever street life possible. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Ain't no protection if she decided to go that angle and then get everybody, involved in my business. I don't want to hear none of that stuff. This person was a cheating scumbag. Point blank period. Point blank period. In a discussion. Cheating scumbag dirtbag. Don't have any pride for themselves and giving themselves and their body to just about anything. So I heard what you said, like, yeah, you assumed. Now you're trying to play on my intuition. Unless you are a friend of hers, why would I think that your intuition is more correct? Because looking at you, and I'm not trying to be shady, you need some work. You need some work. Okay? I know why you guys don't approach me, because you don't know how to talk. And you think you're talking nice and you're really shady. I put the time to make sure either I'm speaking very eloquently and make you feel good, or I'm speaking like I'm trying to make sure that these words sting your stankin' ass for the rest of your life. Either way it goes, I'm putting thought into it. I think it's a little bit ridiculous. I don't appreciate it. I'm a reader now. You better show me some respect. I'm going to start reading on y'all. And then I'll get on here and drop a video pretty much describing you in detail, saying things that I should know. And then you're going to have to get on there and say, there's readers out here. You're going to have to admit that you're watching me, which is the trap. The trap is to get you to admit that you're watching me. The trap is to get you to retaliate against my videos. And then it's like, well, how are you saying that the videos aren't about me if you're retaliating against me? See how the trap works? See, I don't care if I am letting it be known that the video is about you, Goofy. Right? You know what I'm saying? You know who you are. I hear the read, but I don't want nothing to do with my ex. I said I'm done. When I say that, don't give that person who might be watching, because she watches a lot of readers. She might mess around and come across and be like, you know what? It's a great idea. He might not be. I'll give it a couple more months. That would be a big mistake. A big mistake. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, just be a little bit more careful. Let's be a little bit more careful. I know you love watching me, sweetheart. And maybe you thought you were helping me out. Don't know how you thought that was. But she's a cheater. I don't know, like, I don't need you vouching for these women. These women are cheating out here. I don't want to hear it. They're cheating out here. And if anybody else come to the rescue, it's just further solidifying the fact that I know she's a cheater. You ain't convincing me of nothing. My intuition isn't wrong. If I think this person is down low and a cheater, how in the world? So you mean to tell me I survived 2 years in Iraq, was able to teach myself engineering to work at the White House and then the top level government where I had a TSSCI. Look that up, dummy. And you believe my intuition is off and yours is right. And hey, he still wants you. What did you say? There's a little bit inside of you that wants this person. Are you insane? Are you insane? So you're going to buy. So what I'm doing is figuring out how women think psychologically. And you're all delusional. You're going to not listen to what I say as a grown man who washes his butt and wipes his ass and takes care of all his bills. You're going to decide in your own mind that you know what's better and you know what's deeper going on with me. And I think that you're insane. I think that a lot of y'all are insane and you're overextending yourself with whatever power you think you have. That's what I think. Okay? I think that's why y'all don't have any men. I think y'all need to take some time off the internet and some time away from your supernatural, what you believe to be power, because you don't have it. Nah. And I tell you what, the ones that do, they don't talk reckless like that. Like, I ain't never heard the ones I actually listen to regularly talk like, yeah, he says he's done for right now, but there's a little part of him. So when, she's coming back, and when she does, she gonna do what? She'll get told no, don't show up, or cops get called, or you get that What are we talking about here? Why are you trying to get somebody hurt? Giving them false hope. That's crazy, man. I believe the best thing in life to do is when somebody tells you something, believe them. I don't think it's a bright idea or a good idea to get any kind of advice from someone who doesn't listen to people and decides that they know what's best. That is an insane person waiting to get hurt, right? You know what I mean? In all kind of different ways. Shoot. That was the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. And then thinking that a man is soft because he doesn't yell. They say the craziest stuff. Oh yeah, you're kind of the runner, and you know how, like, what did this Goofy say? You like for them to dominate you in the bedroom. If you don't shut your goofy ass up, I don't like being dominated on the internet or anything. Why in the world would I want you to dominate me in the bedroom, fool? I'm going to be more dominant than I am on the internet. Who comes against me on the internet? Who comes to my throne on the internet and runs their mouth? You make goofy innuendo videos behind my back. You don't come to my throne and you don't mention my name. So why would you do something? Why would these eyes and this body on you and this energy's in your presence? You think you're gonna dominate something or someone's gonna dominate me? And the fool, I turn out narcs. Oh man, delusional, delusional, delusional. Wondering why I'm staying single. Stay single or get with some psychopath that think that she knows what's best outside of whatever I'm telling her that I want. Yeah, I think I'll just stay single because no matter what I'm saying to y'all, you're making up your minds and doing whatever you think you. I, I'm good. There's got to be one out there that's gonna listen to what I say and actually believe what I say. Oh, he said he's done with his ex. Well, I think he's done. Okay. I ain't gonna dwell on that. I ain't gonna sit here and try to, you know. But some of you goofies just like to see me get upset. Some of you goofies just like masturbating to me, thinking about me while you make your videos, and then hoping I watch your goofy videos, and then hoping I react to it so you can masturbate to me again. Look, man. And then start talking crazy like some people think you're putting curses. No, I'm not doing nothing. You goofies are playing around in my energy, and I don't want you to do it in the first place. I'm just on here living my best life, putting out information, and also being my expressive sexual side. Right? If you decide to start watching me and obsessing, that is your problem, not mine. I didn't make you do it. Don't try to put that on me. I ain't putting no doggone curse on you goofies. You just wish you had a real man, but you're not woman enough to approach a real man in these modern times like you want it to be. No, you want some guy to still run you down like an alpha so you have the ability to shoot him down in front of your girls like a dog, right? But in modern times, you want the ability for it to be equal. But then when you're put up to plate to go ahead and approach a man, you turn it down and then say the man is not man enough to approach you. Keep all your psycho babble circle talk bullshit to yourself, okay? Save it for the alphas. The sigmas are not going to have no part of it. We're going to see right through that stupid ass talk, and we're going to keep it trucking. There's too much talking to get a doggone point across. We're not going to listen to it. What do you think you're selling, a used car? You selling a lemon to somebody? Stop it. Ain't listen to that stupid ass shit. Let me stop, man. I'll mess with. You know what? It probably get monetized anyway. You know what I'm saying? Probably get monetized anyway. But my issue with it is, this is the reason why I say I'm going to make sure that I probably end up dating somebody I meet inside of a department store or something. You women online are psycho. Let me stop. Not all of y'all. Y'all have no idea how to get a man. You don't. And you won't even listen to a man tell you how to get a man. You're delusional. And some kind of way you think you can be how you want to be and get a man that you want, and you're never going to get that. You are never, ever, ever going to get that. Now, you can take it as a personal mission to get it, but all you're going to do is get a Pookie and a Ray Ray or a Brady or a Jordan, or a Shannon, Mike, Dwayne. You're going to get one of these goofy, cornball, fake-ass wannabes. You're not going to get a true Sigma. You're not. And you're going to constantly be cheating on them, thinking about cheating on them. We had this discussion the other day. A lot of women thought they got with the guy they wanted. And then, the shift happened. We all went through the awakening. And we realized we were partners that are in low vibration, that do not want to ascend or nothing. So, some of us had the sense enough to leave, and some of us are still lingering around in these relationships, trying to make it work, thinking that you had a decent deal. Then the guys that decided to ascend and get other trash relationships, now you're seeing us pop up, and it's like, whoa, where did this brand of man come from? Well, you didn't take the chance and get out of your shitty relationship, and we're not having no parts of any cheating. You're not coming over here and cheating, not going to do it. So, you decide to stay with your person, stay with them, right? You decide to leave them, you need to leave them. Period. Yeah, I must have a few haters up in here tonight. Well, shout out to my haters joining me right now. I hope you guys are, enjoying your night. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. I probably got like one non-hater. She's probably just too busy using her hands. You know what I'm saying? Hey, enjoy yourself. Sweetheart, enjoy yourself, you know. Use those fingers. Lick it from the back fetish. He's got some booty licking fetish. That's how I know you ladies have never had a real man handle business, man. Y'all be thinking that's a fetish. It's not a fetish, fool. It's part of the full meal. You know, and if you ain't got men that's doing that, well, you're with a Pookie, Ray Ray, and Day Day. See, Pookie, Ray Ray, and Day Day, they got a few women, right? And they know those women have men. And they're not about to be doing all that going down there and knowing that y'all love to let a guy release inside of you. So they know better than putting their mouth on it. Why this keep ending, man? I can't even get a dog video in. Let's see what we got going on here. All right. Hey. All right, all right. Yes, ma'am. Fendi, we got one of the chosen in here. I knew it. You thought you haters were going to be the only ones to join me tonight. My chosen showing up. I got some haters in here, Fendi. You know what I'm saying? They just been up in here watching and not saying nothing, right? And I always say you guys are haters. You might not be haters. You might just be fans, or you might just be content creators that want to get your masturbate on. I don't know, right? But you don't comment in the chat. I'm not going to say nothing to you. You know what I mean? Of course, I was going off tonight about some of these readers, man. Like, you know, I always get on to them whenever one of those weird videos pop in my feed, especially when I kind of feel like she did a read on me. You know what I'm saying? But again, I won't know until she makes a video, you know, going against what I said. Then I know she's watching me. It's kind of like a catch-22 when you mess around with me, right? You make another video going off on me, well, then I'm just going to sit back smiling because I know you watched me. Confirmation. And if you don't make a video, I know it's going to be on the tip. Like, I know you're like, oh, I want to make a video so bad. Because I make sure I say enough to make you want to, you know, make a video. Right? And you always, you know, sometimes you guys can get yourselves caught up too, and you say, these videos aren't about no one in particular. Yeah, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to give yourself a little bit of leeway. That don't make no sense to somebody like me. I know when I'm being read. I know when someone's talking about me. I can tell. Always been that way. You know what I'm saying? Especially when y'all describe me. Y'all be describing me crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like naive and all this other stuff. I'm so naive, none of y'all can fool me. Right? I'm just so naive. You know, y'all say silly things like in a daze, or you don't just say in your own little world. You know, you say a lot of different stuff, right? There's a lot of weirdo conversation. If y'all wonder why you might have a few problems getting like real men, none of y'all are taking the time to speak like ladies. Like a lot of y'all just speak real trashy. You're not putting no time into speaking in a way that makes a man want to really listen to you. You're just like saying whatever, because the whole goal when you speaking nowadays is to sound kind of tough, so that your ego is never kind of on your sleeve. So, you know, if the guy says something back to you, well, you already said some really kind of tough stuff that nobody really wants to hear anyway, right? Like, it's just a lot of when you're doing all this so-called being your masculine energy, understand that all that means is that you're guarding yourself. So when you're running around here trying to shame us, well, it's turning around on you. All this masculine energy, all this force that you're needing, you're only operating in that to guard your emotions, to guard your feelings. It's a defense mechanism. So how about we talk about that, right? Oh, we're not going to talk about that, right? Oh, no, I need to be operating in masculine energy in my business and my single motherhood. And you ain't got to operate in masculine energy like that. You choose to. You choose to. Y'all are so funny. You don't like a lot of alpha type men, but y'all always are copying men and what they do. You always keep. If you just do something on your own, or you know, just I don't know, man. Y'all even calling yourself alpha females now or something. How are y'all? It's just hypocritical. It's not that you. It's not that you have a problem with the alphas and all that. No, you just want to be them, right? You're mad that they got the role and you don't have the, you know what I'm saying? Like that, like they got to it first or something. Cause that's all y'all be doing nowadays is just trying to sound like a dude and want to be in charge of stuff like a dude. And it's like, man, I thought it was about equality. It really seemed like y'all just want the roles to be reversed. You know what I'm saying? To what you deemed them to be before. We don't even know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just see a lot of hypocritical stuff. That's why I said I want a simple woman that might not have social media, and I meet her in like a department store because, y'all just being, I don't know. But hey, listen, they say I'm an overthinker. So this is just me overthinking the situation, right? I should just be out there carelessly having sex with one of y'all, right? Right, not looking up y'all or seeing how y'all act or talk online. Just go off of what you say online when you hit me up on whatever, DM me, and then get the number and you're sounding all nice. It was this one lady on Facebook that I got her number months ago. Did never look at her on Facebook. Finally, I think I may have even gotten her number from TikTok, and then I don't know. We ended up following each other on Facebook. She is twerking in every one of her stories. I mean, in every one of them, and doing the raunchiest stuff in the rest of them. And I would have never known that with the way that she was speaking to me through text message. This chick was so eloquent. And then I go to her Facebook, and she's busting it wide open. That's really what you want. You want to be able to do what you want to do and be wild, wet, and free. And then you want to be able to go and settle down with a good guy. Keep it. Keep it. This is my jam over here. You know what I'm saying? My jam. Yeah, hey Fendi, I don't know what you mean by that. Are you saying that I'm doing that? Or are you saying that that's the way they are? I don't know. I'm trying to catch it. And, not saying this is you, obviously. I'm also trying to catch stalking exes trying to pose as subscribers. Especially after getting my videos reported and everything today and coming at me crazy like they were, for no good reason. What's going on, child? Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. Look, you know what I'm saying? And, I meant that. Like, I didn't mean to be smart or nothing like that. But that's what I thought you meant by it. Look, y'all, honestly, I'm not even trying, and we're not, trying to bash anybody. What we're trying to do is let I don't know, what we want and what we notice. And we're not going to deal with any head game stuff. See, y'all, in my opinion, y'all kind of want to be able to play head games and then still be considered a good girl. And that's not a good girl thing to do. Trying to stay ahead of the game by trying to always strategize and assume what the dude is thinking. You don't see that being too much. What is wrong with just getting to know somebody a regular kind of way? I understand that you guys have fantasies or whatever, but it needs to stay there. You don't need to vocalize it or nothing like that, and especially if it don't make any sense. I'm just saying, look, as dumb as you want to believe that us guys are, a lot of us are waking up, and you're going to have to do better than, a big booty and a smile. We don't even know how much we don't even know how often you're washing that thing. If any of the guys out here been married before, listen, man, we done seen the other side of all that, man. My ex could put on some makeup and be like, I don't know, 7.5, and then take the makeup off, and you couldn't even recognize her in the lineup. Like, listen, we're hip to all this stuff. It's got to be more brought to the table, and you guys, ladies. Y'all see the shift happening and it bothers you. We didn't bring this about. We used to like catcalling y'all and stuff, but you just complain so much and and got things changed so much. But how can you can't have it both ways. You will get catcalled nowadays, but it's gonna be a bum dude. It's gonna be a bum dude looking for a woman to be a codependent. These alpha guys are codependent losers. They need multiple women to harvest energy off of. So you got to pick and choose what you want. Do you want to keep falling for the same type of guys that's telling you what you need to hear? You know what I'm saying? Not what you need to hear, what you want to hear. Or listen to a guy that's telling you what you need to hear to get a decent guy. You just sitting here hate watching me to get mad. It ain't doing nothing to me. I still have options. I still will always have options. And when I'm ready to make a move, I will pick the best option. So getting mad at me does nothing. It doesn't hurt me. I got TikTok, females that be going crazy over there with their feminist stuff. Be as mad at men all you want to. I don't care. Put as many filters on your face through these apps as you want to. I don't care. Unlike y'all, and I'm just stating the facts, most men look better with age. So I'm not concerned. And the reason I say that is because women tend to think that men are looking better with age. It ain't the numbers that we're coming up with. You guys are deciding to think that we look better with age. The contrary is, it's not going to happen for you guys. So as you age and then start coming off bitter and acting, I just want to know what is the outcome. Like what's the plan here? Just be tough until a lot of women are finally deciding that, it was great being an independent woman, but sometimes you get hurt. Sometimes you see it's great to be all this stuff until I don't know, a situation comes up where you need an old school type of man that's going to defend you or something like that. But if you're able to avoid that all your life, great. You know what I'm saying? Continue to hate men. See, there's so many different roles for women. I'll never say stuff like that. Like, I do want to eventually date a real woman that will add to my peace, because women are great. Just their presence can be great. But not no feminists on some I'm Mother Earth and to who? To yourself? Why are you telling us? You don't come off like no divine Mother Earth nothing to me. Not when you're making me feel like you think that you're better than me because you're a woman. If you feel that way, why are you interested in men? Are you interested in men? Because that download thing is really like becoming an issue. Maybe a lot of women, claim that guys are down low because you're projecting. Because all of y'all are just secretly, because it don't make any sense. I refrain from saying certain things, but I guess that's why I'm soft, right? Break your back in the bedroom. Knowing doggone well I'll do it. I'm so soft, none of you are trying to even, you know what I mean? Not even trying to. Well, there's a couple scallywags that'll hit me up and be like, just get me. But, most of y'all aren't even doing it. You're just sitting back fantasizing and in your delusional reality in your mind thinking, yeah, I would, he thinks he's so great in the bedroom. You would do what? You would do nothing. What you would do is orgasm repeatedly. And you would call me the best. And you would call me daddy and all that stuff. That's what you be doing. And then you be sitting there afterwards, oh yeah, I see why he's turning out narcs. That's all this, it's like y'all want to be caught off guard by me. You're not giving me no kind of benefit of the doubt. You're just like, oh yeah, that's all my haters do it. Women do it to me all the time too. Getting underestimate me because I'm not all loud and boisterous and stuff in public. And I get in the bedroom and I'm a completely different animal though. I'm not in the streets acting up. I'm in the sheets acting up. Like I'm wild in the sheets. That's when that lion come out, and we ain't got to turn no lights off. If you want to, for your comfort, ain't no shame in my game. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I am, and I do surprise a lot of women. They be like, "Oh, I didn't." Well, now you know. Stop underestimating dudes. Be turning them out. You know what I'm saying? I just keep it classy in the street. I don't need to be running around here running my mouth. I be making moves in silence, baby. Come on now. Oh, we about down to 20%. This thing done dimmed itself. maybe low percent. I'm not even supposed to be up late like this. It's 12:45. I gotta get up off of here, man. I'm supposed to be getting up early. I ain't get up early at all. Yeah, I'm gonna start rolling these over, doing about 30 minutes, and I'm gonna roll them over to the Patreon. You know what I'm saying? And finish them up. You know, because I know I'm gonna get a few ladies on there that want to hear these kind of conversations without them having to be edited. And I'm not gonna be putting out a bunch of videos, get demonetized or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We can just roll on over to Patreon. You know, and keep it rolling. And you know, I'm gonna put up some Patreons. Hopefully tomorrow. You know, today I had some issues, but you know, hopefully tomorrow, because you know I really do want to talk. You know what I'm saying, a little bit more, put some information out. I don't think any of the guys are going to join Patreon right now. They really should. I'm put some information out about what to look out for in these modern times with dating and how delusional a lot of women are, making up these fantasies in their mind, right? Like making up stuff, just filling in the blanks with whatever they can fill the holes with, I guess. I mean, I'm just like, what? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. You know, my friend Moon always be like, oh, well, you know, maybe you should. I don't know, man. I'm just real. I don't know, man. You got to bring more to the table. That's all I'm saying. You know, you don't have to be a genius. I'm not even asking for like some high IQ conversation. I can't stand that. I don't want to have a debate. I'm just talking about you seeming like, I don't know, you love your life and you're not mentally trying to manipulate the situation. You're just going along with the flow, letting things, you know, progress naturally. That's all. Not like trying to plot and plan and looking up dating strategies and, you know, I don't, you know, assuming all this different stuff about me. Oh, he's weak and this and that. You're putting yourself in bad situations like that, you know? You claim you want a different kind of guy, but you're still using the same kind of check sheet, you know, like you're looking for certain things. You know, I don't know. I think you guys really like a bad boy, period. Look, y'all, I don't want to hold y'all up too much longer. You know, you don't want to get on here at like 7, 8 o'clock and run my mouth again. You know, I do want to like do a couple pre-record readings. That's what I was supposed to do tonight. Oh man, I'll do it when I get up. Cause I like doing those short little reads, especially like now, like I wanted to do it tonight because I feel the energy. You know what I'm saying? While it's hot and on me and all these different readers' energies on me, I can go ahead and do a read tonight. You know, letting the fellas know what to dodge. You know what I'm saying? What to look out for. You know if she's really into you or if she's delusional and listening to one of these delusional readers. You know what I'm saying? Because fellas, I don't care what they say. A lot of these women still think that the world revolves around them and that we're chasing them or something. They still think that. It doesn't matter what you say. They still think, oh, well, if you don't chase me, then I don't chase you. Then you don't get none of this fineness, this independentness, this building thing from scratchness, this I improve everyone around me, periodness. But if you want to go and try to look somewhere else, go. You don't need to announce your exit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just ridiculous, man. These women be talking a lot of junk. That's all that it really be. They ain't going nowhere. They don't keep looking at my fine black ass. Crazy? You know what I'm saying? They just be talking that stuff, trying to see what my confidence is. And then once you assert yourself, it's like, oh, okay. Why we gotta do all that? Why we gotta do all that? Shouldn't need to be. Shouldn't be done. They want you to do this taming type of stuff. Well, if you're man enough to tame me, when in the world has that became a... Y'all come up with so many different things to try to get out of accountability of being masculine, and then when you're, well, I have to be because I have to be a single mother. Why'd you have to be a single mother? Why did you have to be a single mother? You didn't have to do anything. All you have to do is stay the race you are and then die. You ain't got to do anything else. So what you talking about? Oh, you laid up with some dudes and had some babies. Oh, okay. I got you. You got to handle that, right? That shouldn't make you all rough around the edges, right? I got to be softened up because I got a son I got to raise. I can't be all hard all the time. He'll be cold as shit when he grows up. So you're just being irresponsible, and then you want to have a way to escape accountability. Okay, got it. Like I'm just not trying to hear that goofy stuff, right? I just don't want to hear it. Just because the government can push agendas and get behind certain, I ain't never had no government get behind me and push no agenda. I ain't never had no help, so I don't care what you talking about. I just want to be treated right. That's it. And I don't want anyone trying to play games. So when you start playing games and then you start trying to explain your way through it, like coming up with all this stuff, you're collecting all this different internet jargon just to get out of accountability and responsibility. You want to just be able to have all these different reasons to, well, and it's because in my thyroid. And then downplay all the hard work. I have to work my butt off every day and eat right to have the body I have. I will have. There be women even saying goofy things like as if I had surgery. On what? For what? Using what? Why would I waste my? So I'm okay. I'll give you this. One person said I'm a little bit frugal. A little. I'll agree. Slight, like a little bit frugal. But why? I don't need to be. Listen. I even one of the women said, you know, you're a little bit. You live underneath your means. I kind of like the way that sounds, and I agree. But what's wrong with living under my means, right? I don't understand that. What's wrong with living under my means a little bit and saving up some dough? What's wrong with that? Plus, I don't want y'all knowing my money's at too. Like if I start buying a bunch of stuff, y'all really gonna, cause y'all already pocket watching. You can make it seem like it's anything other. No, when y'all start making these reading videos and y'all like everyone's, the pick a card, and y'all be like everyone's saying that you're a butthole, and everyone's saying that you're arrogant, and that, no, you are, you're saying that, okay? That's how you feel, all right? You're representing your little collective or whatever, but that's how you feel, right? So don't get it conflated. Don't be doing that stuff, right? It's fine. It's fine. Exactly. Exactly. Look, whoever y'all are in here that's just watching, I'll just, I'm hoping it's women, But I'm just, you're only here for the show. You're only here for the show. You're not even commenting or anything else. You're just enjoying what you're seeing here. And that's the thing, right? A lot of y'all, you just don't want to deal with my mouth, or you think that, well, you want my mouth, but you don't want my words. And you think I'm like complicated. I'm the most fun dude to be around. I really am, man. Like, how difficult it is to be with a narc for years. It's really difficult, but if you can make it work, there's got to be something special about you. That means I can pretty much make anybody feel comfortable and at ease and at home, even a cheating ass, low down, dirty ass narc. You know what I'm saying? So like, I just have that kind of energy. Like my energy relaxes me. Are you ladies in here taking notes? Is that what y'all are doing? Are y'all taking notes while the video is recording? Or are you in here watching and enjoying the view? And then telling your other YouTube buddies, other lady friends, oh, I'm just taking notes on them. Do y'all ever admit to each other? I don't really watch readers too much anymore, right? Because every time I go in there to watch one, they're talking crazy and reckless. But for my crazy ex to go crazy like today, when she went crazy like today, and listen, y'all, whatever, y'all can think whatever. I don't watch your readings anyway. You know what I'm saying? But she's going nuts because I'm telling you, like up until now, this person's been in the background acting like trying to. She has a very big ego. If you can't tell, a huge ego, huge ego. Always talking down and stuff. Huge ego, and her ego is some kind of way bruised. Something's happened. Something's changed. You got to admit that much. There's something that's changed. And I would say it's something that makes them feel like it's my fault. So something was aired out, somebody was called out, or somebody's business was put out there. Because all you got to do is go through my videos. You know what I'm saying? Or, somebody had to defend me, or someone thinks that I'm attractive or something like that. And it's making them so mad, either the ex or the mom, that they did all the shenanigans they did yesterday. You know what I mean? Yeah, those two weirdos, man. But it's all good. I know that I put out a good warning today, right? Because again, these narcs, they don't have any sense. So you have to show them better than you can tell them. So I went ahead and posted up a little bit, just putting a little bit of the business out there. Not in any grave detail, like I know, just a little slight. We're gonna see how much they're gonna keep poking the bear. I went on TikTok and put a whole lot out, right, during that TikTok live. But like on the YouTube live streams, I put out just a little bit, just so they know, okay, he knows, all right, all right, all right. We'll leave it be. We'll leave you alone. Because otherwise, I'm going to put out more information. You know what I'm saying? And if anybody of any importance is watching, they might open an investigation on your goofy selves. So I would definitely back up. It's not my place to do. If y'all want to keep all that stuff in house, that's not my place to do. But if you keep coming after me, you're not doing nothing to me. But I will definitely end it. I'll end it. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. Y'all never think about coming towards any black person ever again, and you'll definitely never think about coming towards me again. I don't know what y'all be thinking of what this is. This is not 1923, it's 2023. I am not your slave. And you talk too much. So don't be coming over here thinking I done forgot. Just because you convinced yourself that I was stupid and naive doesn't make it reality or true. Okay? You convinced yourself based off the lies you told that I'm stupid and naive. I've been doing nothing but showing you I'm everything but those things. But you want to continue to think that you some kind of way can get over on me. Based off of what? The only thing I can think of is on some SW stuff. You know what I mean? WS stuff. Based off some race stuff. Because otherwise, none of y'all are more educated. None of y'all done more. None of y'all even served this country. So why would you think you can beat me? Why would you think you can take me down? And why are you continuously trying to do it? See, I've never been this way, but I can tell you one thing. When you mess up and you mistreat somebody that you were with that was great, and you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go, especially when the other person's done cord cutting ritual. I mean, just don't have no feeling for you, right? You gotta let it go. You know what I'm saying? You already were letting it go. I don't care what any goofy reader tries to say that you were just hanging out with a bad crowd, or I don't know, selling stuff, street life stuff. I don't know if you a thug now or not or whatever. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. It's been a year. You're allowed. You're a whole different person than you were when I was with you. You're allowed to be that, and so am I. Stop trying to remember, or stop trying to think of me, you know what I'm saying, in a frame and in a perspective of an old version of me that is no longer in existence. I'm not that dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that dude. That dude is gone. You know what I mean? So you could, and the fact that you still try to come around and assert dominance is absurd. You know, running around, being all masculine, and, you know, doing all that weird stuff, and, you know, my TikTok and everything, just being real old Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. You know what I'm saying? Even if you know what I mean. I mean, come on now. And I'm a heterosexual male. You don't, listen, if you're that far bisexual, you might as well just go ahead and cross over completely, because you're too masculine, right? Which we're done anyway. I don't do cheating. And there's not a, let me tell you something, when y'all are trying to convince someone that no one was cheating, when you don't cheat, you make sure the effort is known that you're not cheating. You make sure that when you're not a cheater, you make sure the person knows that you're not cheating. Like, yeah, she had my phone most of the time, all kind of, she had the Ring camera going on while I was, in South Carolina, and she was up there in Maryland cheating and stuff, trying to catch me cheating. It was like she was trying to set me up, hoping I would cheat on her while she was gone or something, so she could have a reason to be gone and stay gone or whatever. All her stuff fell apart. I could see all of it. I seen all of it. I seen all of it. You know what I'm saying? It was really, but it was well thought out. It was thought out. It was like a bunch of idiots came together and started drawing on a piece of paper with crayons and came up with some plan to rob a bank. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Rugrats came together and you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, my man. I'm telling you, family. Because like, and that's something else too. Like I always took a little pride in. All these people have to like come together to try to take down one person, meaning they don't have the intellect individually to even come up with anything or feel strong enough. So there's nothing to even think about. Like they got to collectively come together to come up with a bunch of stuff that gets most of the time foiled by my divine protection. I ain't even got to put any thought on it. Something's going on with them. I'm guarantee you that like causes something to get messed up, money fall through, vehicle, something, right? There's always, for this person to be doing all that they're doing right now, reaching out to me, going crazy as if like we just broke up, man, something's falling apart. And I told y'all this before, you know, the money she stole from me and all that, it's only going to last so long because this person lives outside their means horribly. And people like that will do things to make money that and compromise themselves, unlike, what I'm saying, you probably would never do. But even doing that, when there's a person with a bad spending problem, what I'm saying, it ain't gonna make no difference. She never knew how to balance a budget. There's a lot of reasons why I didn't leave. I made sure when I did leave, she was working. She had a job working from home. So even when we broke up, I still like, you know what I'm saying? Like I should have left her years ago, but I didn't want to do her like that because she had no job, and I know that she's codependent, but I thought she was my woman. But knowing that she's giving it to everybody and codependent to everybody, well, if you think you that smart, you trying to get over on me, I don't need to be protecting you. Get your butt out there. Keep a job or find somebody else to take care of you. You thought you was hustling me, fool? I was trying to take care of your goofy self. You know what I'm saying? I know you can't hold down no job. I know you're not disciplined enough to be doing stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I didn't know you was out there throwing around the peace leave everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like what? What? You ain't got no value at this point. I don't. Y'all, that's something else y'all trying to do. You're trying to come up with value outside of your womb, which brings what you talking about, Mother Nature, and brings all the babies in. Yeah, we're 10%. I'm about to wrap it up. We're at 10%. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I just wanted to get on here and put that out there. I have a whole page full of notes I didn't even get to. Yeah, I do want to say that reader talking about the person was not cheating. If the person wasn't cheating, prove it. Prove it. Your word don't mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean? Like, oh yeah, they were just around the wrong crowd and they're not actually physically cheating. No, they're a cheater. They're a cheater. A non-cheater would make sure that the person knows that they weren't cheating. A cheater just disappears and runs away and runs and runs and runs and watch and runs and runs and runs. So no, you're wrong. Yeah, I think that's about it. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? And continue to keep watching the Black Truman Show. I don't want to run you guys off. I'm just trying to tell you, there's no need to be putting no reads out on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm over here chilling. I ain't in no hurry to find no divine feminine or nothing like that. Whenever, I'm where I need to be at, or whenever the right one comes around, speaking right, I entertain her. But like, I'm not gonna never settle. I'm never settling again. So my standards are gonna be high. So what? Go find somebody else. If you act like you don't care that much about anything, why get in your feelings about it and make more retaliation videos? Just go about your business. If you don't, what I mean. If it don't make no difference to you, and I'm a dime a dozen dude, then go about your business. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe you. I believe you're trying to do better. I believe you want to do better, but that ego is still, in that masculine energy. I'm not going to hold y'all, but I am going to start putting videos up on Patreon. I've had a couple drinks. I might do it tonight. I might put a video up tonight because I've been drinking. I'm already up late, so I might as well. I might drop a video on Patreon, or I might go on TikTok. And I ain't even gonna lie, man. The ladies over there show so much love, man. When I be working out, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I don't be feasting or nothing like that, or harvesting their energy. They be giving me good energy, and I be giving them good energy back. It's very intimate. That's why I like working out, because I'll be making eye contact with the women. It's very intimate. I'm not trying. Ladies, listen, I'm doing the best I can on controlling, all of this. And I think I'm doing a pretty good job. Don't try to blame me and say I'm trying to entice you guys. Of course I am. Of course I am. But do you think I know the level of sexy I am to you? Of course I do. Of course I do. Do you think I know how much I'm driving you guys wild with every single action? Of course I do. Of course I do. But you're supposed to be divine feminine. Control yourself. Aren't you Mother Nature, Mother Earth, Mother Gaia? Control yourself. I don't think you got it like that. As much as you want to believe you do, divine masculine is looking pretty good. Yeah, and not only that, divine masculine knows his worth. And divine masculine is still the head of house, and divine masculine says this and that goes. That's what it is. It was going to be. And if you don't like that, go and get yourself a masculine Pookie and a Ray Ray, or a woman. Ha! That's what you can do. You only got 2 options out there. You can get yourself, now you got 3. Get yourself an alpha narcissist and let them put you through trauma. Get yourself a beta and settle down. Or get yourself a sigma and live the best life you've ever had. The best life anyone could ever want. You know what I'm saying? On that grown folks stuff. You know what I mean? Don't mind my Crocs if you can even see them. That's how I normally am when I'm writing down my notes, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Chilling. It's thinking. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my camera to die. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Look, ladies, get yourselves together. Get yourselves together. You know you want one of me. You know what I mean? Just get yourselves together and you can have one. All right. I'm just being real. They don't even make them like us anymore. We're having to come out of hibernation. God's having to give us downloads to upgrade us to be the right level. And y'all over here still playing around. Well, you better get you one of me. You know what I'm saying? I am him. Ain't that right, Fendi? We are them. Look, I ain't gonna hold you no longer because my phone's about to die. I ain't gonna hold you. Peace, love, and light, ladies. You know I love y'all, right? You know Big Daddy loves y'all, right? I love you, baby. Just do better. Let's go.